They can even like take times where I've scratched things fastly. It could have been like a float, anything, just playing around as a kid. And they put this to the ideas of of somebody's chest. It could have been like at one point in time, I as a kid, I remember having to get on some guy's back, maybe even using my nails slightly to do that, because we'd be doing things like even my dad's and older men when I was a young girl. There could have been pressure on their skin or whatever else for things. And they make those sensations go into like that I scratch them or whatever else. When I could have been like meaning things to them as well. They put that energy to that. Meaning things to who they were in some flawed way, because like that was my way of flirting with cute men when I was a young girl. And they make this go into a scratch, or even the reliance upon a man for his back, skin, whatever else. When I was doing that as a kid, they use those sensations to go into a scratch. There could have been a scratch when I was a teenager. My dad used to ask me to scratch his back because he had itches, a really bad itch when I was a little girl. Can you get my itch or whatever else? And because I'd be with him, even put sunblock on him, and he would ask me that. He asked me to put sunblock on him because he was going to get very fried. So these are the types of instances that I actually remember it being that people may go into a scratch, because I wouldn't just haul off and scratch somebody. Or even, like I said, ideas of meaning something to older men when I was a young girl, because we were playing around, or they were play fighting with me when I was a young girl. So I would do it in some challenging way, play fight back or whatever else. And then they take the ideas of like the skin or the nose when I could have gotten on my dad's back to play horse, whatever else we were doing as a kid. Or any given man. I did this with a bunch of other men, older men when I was a little girl. That they make those sensations, I scratch somebody or whatever else. That's what I remember it being more like when I was a little girl, probably like 9 years old or something like that, with these men that my dad associated with and stuff like that.